Hello and welcome to Keepsales. Now in this video, we are going to be looking at a video series on how to create your online store on Keepsales. And specifically for this particular video, we will be looking at step number 5 in creating your online store, which is the online store product categories. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, so click on the main menu, you click on your online store. You can find online store product categories here, or when you go to the setup and settings, okay, when you are getting ready to set up and you follow all the steps, okay, on step number 5, you see online store product categories. Okay, so we click on that and it says that we should click here to manage our product categories. Okay, so one thing this does is, okay, it organizes your online website. So when people visit your website, they know the places they have to click, okay, to be able to access whatever information that you put there. Okay, so over here there are 3 major categories. There's the main online store categories, there's a subcategories, okay, which is under the main online store categories, and then there's a child category, which is under the subcategory. Okay, so under each of them you can create, the kind of category that you want. Okay, so we already have these ones here. If you want to make changes to the already existing ones, so let's say all-purpose clothing instead of attire, you can just make it all-purpose clothing, and then you click on the save changes, and then it saves for you. If you want to add a new category, let's say we want to add belts or watches. Let me say watches. All right, so we click on add categories, we refresh our list, okay, and then you notice it appears here. All right, then there's what we call the featured or not. Okay, so if you want it to be featured, okay, there's a portion on the website called the featured portion. Okay, so let me take us there briefly so that we see how it is. So you see under here there's what we call featured categories. Okay, so that this is like that, so that when anybody visits your online store, okay, it becomes something that is clear for them to see, okay, that these are the things that you have. Okay, so you can let's go back. Yeah, you can click to allow certain features to appear. So let's say I want all-purpose clothing to appear, and then I want, let's say, watches to appear. So whichever you click on yes, okay, it refreshes, and then for watches we click on yes, you click on save changes. Okay, so once we've done that, okay, if you want to have a look at how it is, okay, we can click on our live shop preview, and you notice that our featured categories, they appear down there. Okay, they all appear down there for you, right? So usually you only get 3 at a time. Okay, so if these are the major ones you want them to appear on the home page, you can have that as well. All right, so once you've done this, then we come to the subcategories. Okay, again, let me go to our live shop preview. Let me show you where the categories again pops up. Okay, so they pop up under our department. Okay, so when these are just featured categories, featured because you want them to feature on the home page, but these are all the categories that we have. So you can create as many categories as you want, okay, and you can make changes to their names as well. All right, so we go to subcategories. Okay, so now the subcategories will pick, okay, under a main category and put another classification, another category. So for instance, let's say for our shirts, okay, we want to indicate that we have a subcategory called, let's say, long sleeved shirts. So we can add, okay, so it tells us we've been successfully added. Let's say under shirts as well, let's say we want to indicate that we have t-shirts. All right, so we click to add subcategory. All right, and then let's say watches. Let's say we have smart watches, okay, and then under watches as well, under watches, let's say we have analog watches. Okay, all right, great. So once we have this, okay, then we have what we call the child categories. Okay, so these are categories under your subcategories. So let's say for we'll have to refresh. Okay, for our child categories, you actually have to refresh. Okay, so when you come here again, okay, let's click on our subcategory, and then let's say for our long sleeve shirts, okay, we are going to create another, say, let's say plain, let me say, yeah, multicolored, multicolored shirts. Okay. Okay, so that will fall under long sleeve shirt. Okay, let's say the same long sleeve shirt will have, let's say plain, okay, long sleeve shirt. Okay, so we can add category. All right, so I think this should be it. All right, so now let's go have a look at how it's going to look like. Okay, so let's click on our live shop preview. Again, I said the live shop preview allows you to, as you work, okay, you are able to see. So let me refresh the page one more time. Okay, we go to our live shop preview. All right, so you notice all our departments are here. Okay, our featured products, okay, the featured products that we want to appear, they are here as well. Okay, so you remember for shirts, okay, we created, a long sleeved shirt. You can see the long sleeve shirt over there. Okay, and then this is the subcategory and this is the child category. Okay, you remember for watch, okay, we have, our smart watches, and then our analog watches as well. Okay, so these are what we call subcategories. Long sleeve shirts, t-shirts being a subcategory under the main category shirt, and then the child categories being multicolored shirts and then plain long sleeve shirts. Okay, so now I want to change my featured categories. Okay, so if I want to do that, okay, I go back, okay, and then I set this to no. Let's say I want shirts to be featured, I want sneakers to be featured, and I want watches to be featured. Okay, so you actually have to do it one at a time. All right, so shirts, you click to save changes. Okay, then we come to sneakers. Yes, you click to save changes, and then you come to watches. Yes, click to save changes. Okay, like I said, you can only display 3 featured at a time. So you click no for this, click no for that, click to save changes, and then we click on no as well. Okay, all right, so once this is done, let's click on our live shop preview to have a look at what happens. All right, so you see our featured categories are here, so it makes it easier for people to click, okay, based on the items that they are more likely to click, okay, to want to purchase or have a look at. Okay, so this is how you go about your online store product categories. I hope you enjoyed this video. There are more of such amazing videos available for you, so you can check them all out. I'll see you again in our next video. We are covering how to create your online store, and this is step number 5 to creating your online store. So do well to check all the other steps out as well. I'll see you. Do have a wonderful time, and bye-bye.